What's going on, guilty guys and gals? Welcome back to Dra. Let me just review. I guess it's in the e-handbook. Yeah. Truth Bullets. Monokuma file. Kanata talking about the rope being wrong. The lack of bloodstains, I guess. The torn note saying go to the laundry room. The blood near the body. The burnt rubber. The hook thing. Why is it like that? The switch nameplates. Haruhiko saying, oh, I probably switched them by accident. Okay, you can actually see how many you have left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 3. So where do I go now? Is the question. Oh no. I guess that's flavor text. Okay. Good to know. I must be missing some of the character accounts, probably. Because I already looked in here and got this. I don't think there's anything else in here. Well, I guess I can press, what is it, shift? Yeah, it's shift, okay. I forgot about that a little bit. Oh, it freezes you, though. That's kind of annoying, but I guess you're only supposed to use it in small rooms. Ray did say she was searching the exit. I wonder if there's something going on here. Nope. Trash can's empty. I can't even shift in here, so I guess there's no evidence. Trial grounds. Is there anybody in the AV room? No. Nope, no shifts. What about this bathroom? I don't think I can go in this one. Nope. The gym? I haven't been here in a long time. No shifties. Why does it sound like the gym is like a a heavy stone door from like an ancient civilization? Or like the Legend of Zelda, maybe. Alright. Then I had to have missed like some updates maybe at the crime scene. Okay. Nope, there's nothing in here. Alright. Well, it had to be the crime scene then, unless it's one of the classrooms, but I sincerely doubt. Do 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 do. Mikako is silently gazing at the part of the ceiling bar where the rope is tied around. Yeah, I already got that one. Don't think there's anything else here. Well, maybe I can check the storage room. I mean, Truya specifically said, well, I don't think anything came from the storage room. Maybe he's just wrong. This room has all sorts of weird things. It says that every time I come in here. But apparently nothing searchable. But something did pop up, so there'll be something searchable there eventually. I need to talk to you. Can I talk to you again? I think I see what happened, roughly. Already? Wow, you really deserve to be the ultimate police officer. What's the point of being called that when I couldn't stop this murder from happening? It's all my fault. If I'd paid more attention. Tsurugi seems to be blaming himself for the murder. Okay, I don't think that was necessary. So, boys' bathroom? Nope, I can't even shift in here. Did Kanata figure anything else out?
I still can't believe one of us is the culprit.
Me neither. I'd rather believe that Monokuma just set this up.
Oh, Miss Maki, I can't even imagine who would think of doing this to her.
Yeah, I wonder who. Oh, how could I turn on sticky keys? My bad. I pressed shift too much. Be so stupid. Forgetting about where the nameplates were in that short bit of time. I don't know. Do you have anything? Yuki, I'm feeling good as ever thanks to you. I won't be a scaredy cat anymore. Let's do this.
Yep, we can do this. There's not much time left to investigate, so we better check everything we can. Good luck.
Victim, estimated time of death, body discovered, contusion on the occiput. Anything else here? The sight of it alone is taking a toll on my sanity. What game is it that does that? I can't remember what game it is. Oh, it's RimWorld. That's what I was thinking of. Damn. Yeah, I already talked to him. What about in here? Ayame was in here, but I didn't go in the kitchen. Maybe there's something in the kitchen? I don't think so. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I'm very confused then. My room? Maybe? This is the same.
It wasn't you, right? Eh.
Yeah. Alright. In the bathroom, maybe? Can I go into her room, maybe? I didn't know I could get... Okay. Do I have to... do I have to talk to Ray? Maybe? Because I did figure out what was going on, perhaps, potentially. I don't know, man.
What is it now?
And this is the same thing. Why does that have a... Can I check it? No. That's weird, because there's like a little thing that pops up there, but there's nothing in here. I can't shift unless there is. Wow. This is a bit unfortunate. Is there like a... No, there's no like, ooh, what should you do next? I don't know, I haven't looked in these classrooms yet, I guess. Can't shift in here, so I don't think so. Nope. Yep. And got 0 clues. Yeah, same. What the hell then? Are those red ones I have done? Because that's what I got for all the stuff in the murder room. Uh-huh. I have one last thought, and if not, then I don't know. I might have to look up a walkthrough. What else am I missing? And this is only because I know the details of the case already that I thought of this right now. Is there... I can't even shift in here. Because that rubber should be... There isn't like a... Okay, never mind. I don't know what I could be needing to look at. Because I already talked to Teruya about the antique store. I hope I didn't get soft locked. Let me just see it's none of the rooms. Nope. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to pause and see if there's a walkthrough for this game. Hopefully there is. I don't know where that is. Oh, whoops, I don't have the game on. There we go. The trash room. I don't know where that is. I was in there once. Is it this room? I thought this one was locked. No, yeah, that's the bathhouse. Where's the trash room? Is that up here? Okay. Well, I was expecting some little red, you know, exclamation points, considering you did that for every other room I had to walk into. Very cool. Okay, and there's Kakeru. And this is where I need to go, apparently.
I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure.
Kakeru, can I talk to you for a sec?
Huh? What's the matter?
I tried to ask Mikaru about the reason she was late. She kept insisting she was innocent, then told me you might know something.
Oh, Mikaru, that aloof girl.
Do you know why she came late by any chance?
Yeah, I should have said it earlier, but when we were looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. It's just that I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone.
Really? How did you know?
I woke up at 6 in the morning, so I decided to head for the restroom. And that's when I saw Mikaru. I asked her where she was going, and she said, off to investigate now, get lost. And she went toward the school wing.
If Kakeru's saying the truth, it looks like Mikaru really was investigating in the entrance hall. But after that, when did you see her again?
Well, after that, I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. So I didn't see her till after the murder.
All of us besides Kyoka, Mikaru, and Tsurugi were in the diner since 7 a.m. Mikaru said she was in the entrance hall up until the announcement. None of us can really prove that, right?
That's true, but I don't think Mikaru's the culprit. Because, you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. According to the Monokuma file, Kyoka's time of death was also 6 a.m.
You're right. If
Mikaru went to the school building at 6, she wouldn't have had enough time to come back here, kill Kyoka, hang her up, and all. I wasn't in the hallway for long, but it was silent out there, and it didn't look like Mikaru was going to head back my way.
I suppose we can't say she's the culprit because of her being late, then.
Wait, does that mean Kyoka was being murdered in the restroom when I met Mikaru? If only I wasn't so dense.
It's not your fault, Kakeru. Don't blame yourself. The one who's responsible here is the culprit. No, it's Monokuma who's really caused all this.
Shoot! How could I not have noticed?
Seriously, dude. You're in the bathroom right beside the bathroom where she, you know, the body was put anyway, even though she was probably killed in the laundry room.
Anyway, thanks for telling.
No problem. Let's try investigating some more.
Kakeru's account.
This is
Yuki, that's
a hammer, and there's blood on it.
blood. Then could it be in there?
Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. The hammer was about 30 centimeters long, and the metal part was really hard.
Okay. I mean, it's a hammer.
If Kyoka was hit by this hideous thing, it must have been scary and painful.
Bloody hammer. And some goop.
There's a crumpled sphere in the corner of the garbage dump.
Oh my god, it looks like an alien.
What is this?
Having lost its spherical shape, the strange object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell.
Ugh, the smell. This must be rubber, right?
I don't know. I'm not contributing on this one.
Good job, Yuki.
When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, I felt a slimy and thick stickiness. A rubber ball? Maybe this is related to the case. I know there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. But what is this feeling? I feel like I've seen something like this before.
I wonder where. Ding dong dong ding.
Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then? Our very first class trial. Everyone, please gather at the carpeted door at the end of the school area hallway. I'll be waiting there for you.
It's time. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I really don't want to go through with this, but I don't really have a choice. This is the only way. The door with the
Culprit. I mean, technically.
The door with the carpet in the school area. I should go there.
Alright. Doom, doom.
I get to walk this part. Because, you couldn't just warp me directly to the scene. Gotta make me walk a little bit, get my exercise in. This must be the place Monokuma told us to come to. The courtroom. Wow, this one's an ancient door, too.
Yuki, you're here. I was about to get worried.
Were you trying to run away from your crime? Are you saying I'm the killer? Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll eventually find out the culprit, even if we don't want to.
Even if it is the wrong answer.
Since we came this far, did everyone get ready? To be or not to be? Dead or alive? That is the question.
Stop joking around. We're trying to be serious. I'm sorry, I am a clown.
Hey, you all listen. Haruhiko is right. This ain't an ordinary trial. Our lives depend on it. So quit whining and pull yourselves together.
You got a little something in your eye.
Mr. Yamaguchi, what's wrong?
What's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? You're all loosened up. You'll never get anywhere near the truth with that mindset.
So does he, get all fired up in the courtroom or something?
It's like he switched into his alternate personality with a sneeze. I've never seen anything like that in these kinds of games before.
Kakaru, did you eat something wrong?
Shut your trap, wimps! I'm always like this in the courtroom. If you're pissed off by how I am, challenge me with decisive proof in the trial.
Where did that stammering coward go? I've always wondered how Kakaru became a lawyer with all of his shyness. Though his sudden change came to me as a surprise. Made me understand why he was the ultimate lawyer right away. Because he shouts a lot. That's all you need to be the ultimate lawyer. That powerful voice and spirit will surely give him a great advantage in court. The only problem is, he sounds a little more like a gangster than a lawyer.
Yo!
Monokuma saying yo. Monokumas who say yo versus Monokumas who say,
Welcome, everyone. Looks like everyone's here. Take that elevator and come underground. I'll be waiting for you.
It's time, for real. Let's hope we can do our best.
elevator scene. Well, I get to talk to everybody. Excellent.
Dead or alive? Let's find out live.
It's very funny.
Don't get me wrong. I know this ain't the right time, but wasn't that one mad personality switch? I almost fell on my knees when I saw that. Damn, it's really gotten to this. Can we even make it back here alive?
Well, useless. Ready to uncover the truth? Like I've said multiple times, I have no intention to help you out. Have fun struggling.
Whether you like it or not, we need to do this. Let's go.
The class trial will start soon. We did our best, so let's hope that luck is on our side. Kyoko will be watching us from up above. Let's find her murderer and help her find peace.
I tried my best, but I'm still not sure on this. I might need to hear what the rest of you found out to get a whole grip on it.
I wonder how and why Monokuma is making us do this, though I suppose we have more important matters to handle.
To harm another human being means to defy heavenly law. Whoever committed the act must be ready to answer for the sin. Let's go.
Come on, folks! I move!
Or no, there's no I there. That's just an exclamation point.
Move! We've got no time to waste waiting for your slowpokes.
I'm not talking to you because I think you're a murderer.
Huh?
Okay, let's do this. I don't know why this part wouldn't be translated. It's part of the main story.
Yeah, like, this is kind of getting me worried, man.
Okay, time to open the elevator door. Surely nothing will go wrong. Oh my god, everybody's flashing in front of my eyes. Are you all ghosts? Well, I guess I'm gonna ride this ghost elevator then. To the trial of life and death or something like that, probably, right?
Oh, there's no still for it. That's fine.
The elevator descended underground with a series of clinks and clangs. Wow, I love those Pokemon.
Gosh, this is gonna take forever. What floor are we on?
It feels like we're going somewhere we can never come back from. Not concerned about our uneasiness at all, the elevator slowly approached its destination.
This might actually be better. I'm just gonna say. So, I always say this, and I never have any proof. I said this in Straw 2 as well, I think. But I'm pretty sure in Danganronpa 1, the elevator scene spoils who the survivors are. Because they're all near the front of the elevator. If I remember that correctly. And then they changed it for Danganronpa 2 and 3, where they're spread out more. Because it's always just one scene, right? But I guess in this game, because it's not like a drawn scene, it doesn't really matter where you put everybody. You can change it up every chapter.
We're here.
You know what? I'm going to look it up right now. I got to know. Because I said this when I was doing Straw 2, and I never actually confirmed it. But let me look at the elevator scene from Danganronpa 1. It's mostly. It's not exactly there. They're all near the middle, really. Aoi's at the front, Kyoko's at the front, Makoto's at near like in the middle, and then Toko and Yasuhiro on the same plane as him, and then Byakuya's in the back. So I don't know. I don't know where I got that thought from, but it was somewhere. Maybe I saw that online and they've just propagated it ever since.
Finally, you finished searching up that stupid query. I was dying to see you all. What is this place? It looks so flashy. I set this special courtroom just for you guys. Isn't it sick? Other courtrooms would be nothing compared to this.
What the hell are you speaking? You call this a court? You better be kidding. This is a contempt of court.
Well, enough talking. Let's get over this quick. Stand where your name is written.
Do 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 do.
Is everyone ready? We shall begin in but a moment. Behold, the class trial.
A circular arrangement where we can see each other's faces directly. Despite Monokuma's mischievous, almost ridiculous attitude, there was a strange tension going on around Kyoka. She was a playful friend, and though somewhat lazy at times, she shined with positivity at every moment. It's a shame we never get to see much of that. When everyone else panicked at Monokuma's motive, she managed to cheer me up. That was the one thing she did do. Kyoka, she left our side too early. What would she have thought at her final moment? Probably like, ow, my brain! Why did she have to die?
Oh, here we go.
And the cruel killer who murdered Kyoka?
I like these little cut-ins. They're always good at, like, displaying, like, the characters' motives or whatever.
It's hiding among us.
Dun 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 dun.
And thus, Act 1 at Hope's Peak Academy begins. A life or death trial. A life or death deception. Here we go. A life or death betrayal. A life or death mystery. A life or death lie. A life or death truth. Life or death class trial. Yeah! Woo! You said it.
I guess I'll save progress. Why not? And begin. Class trial. I wonder how these are going to be structured. What was that? Like an alarm went off.
Let us begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out the culprit, only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Whoa. I'm just not used to seeing Yuki's sprites. I always imagined him as the Yuki that I know, right? From Straw 2. I was like, what the hell? No, okay.
One of us is the killer. The culprit who murdered Kyoka.
Of course. No way! I have to be in the same place as a real murderer. I can't do that.
I know it's hard, but it's a must. We need to uncover the truth behind this case.
And ultimately, reveal the culprit's identity.
Wait, hold on. What's that? That picture of Kyoka.
Wouldn't it be awful if she got left out just because she died? Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Hey! Let me ask you something just in case. It's crucial we know this for the trial. This is really important, so prepare to answer, dumbass. Can there be accomplices in the case? That'll determine the entire course of our discussion.
Really important? Well, sure, I can tell you that. Now, accomplices in murder may exist. However, no matter how many accomplices there are, only the one who committed murder graduates.
I see. So there'd be no merit for the accomplice.
Kakeru, he really looks like a different person. That'll do for the preamble. Let's get started then. First up is a case summary. Now, let the debate begin.
The class trial. When Monokuma first mentioned it in the gym, I thought none of us could commit murder. That then a class trial would never happen. That's why I didn't think too deeply about it. But now it's really started. The trial to find Kyoka's killer. If we fail to reveal the culprit in this trial, we'll be... No, I can't let that happen. I have to do this not only for me, but for everyone else, too. To find out what really happened, and to reach the ultimate truth. I have to do this with all my might, all my brain power.
A non-stop debate. Would you like to hear more? Sure, how does it work? Need to be on the lookout for contradictions? Yeah. Fire truth bullet by moving the red crosshair of the text? Yeah. Set of truth bullets taken from the list you obtained during investigations will be given to you? Yep. Shift to change? Okay. Cool. I think I can do that pretty easily. Influence gauge. That's one way to do the spinny thing. Is this like a loading screen?
Woo! I'll try spinning. That's a cool trick.
Make your argument. I will when I can. Please tell me it's like Straw 2 with the cut-ins. Those are so good. Oh dear. All this spinning isn't very good for this poor game by the looks of it. Monokuma File 1. Is that all I've got? Well, this should be easy then. I don't even have to switch truth bullets. My goodness. I get it. Do I have to press something or is it just loading? I think it's loading. I'm going to take a drink then. Yeah, it's just loading. Too many effects, I guess. And by too many effects, I mean two at once. Yeah, It's overloading the encoder, which is my recording, because it was loading this. Whoa, can I use my mouse? No. Then why is it moving on its own? Oh my god, I just shot. I wasn't even trying to. I haven't even read anything yet. Hold on, Yuki. He lost a heart, because I was just trying to get things to go. Oh, do I have to press this, or is this going to shoot? Why is my cursor like... Oh, is my controller doing this? No, I guess this is like... Okay, this is like the slightly wobbly cursor. It's supposed... Oh, that's annoying.
Well, who could have done such a terrible thing?
I have to try to read this too.
Look, y'all. I can see you can't quite believe a real murder happened here.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Kyoka died by choking. How's that murder? Did I hit it or did I miss? Okay, I hit it. Thank God. Which free time event gives me the stabilizing thing? Because I'm going to need that. I'm sure one of them does. The stabilizing cursor.
That's wrong, Teruya. Kyoka didn't choke to death. She didn't choke to death? Then how do you explain the rope around her neck? The Monokuma file. Didn't you read it? It clearly states Kyoka's cause of death.
It's like, man, you were the one who got me snappy out of it. I didn't do anything before that. I was throwing up, remember? Come on, dude.
Look, it says here. The victim's Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 a.m. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion to the occiput. I hate that so much. Anyway, there seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. See? According to the file, Kyoka didn't die due to choking. Her real cause of death is the...
bruise on her head.
the back of her head.
The wound on her head, even. That would be better.
Yeah, but can we really trust that thing? I don't know if I can really trust something from that old jerk Monokuma.
That's a good point, but what? Are you questioning my credibility? Oh, kids these days, they just love to judge a file by its cover. That's what the cover's there for.
Anyway.
Listen, I don't tell any lies regarding the trial. I believe in fair trials more than anyone else.
Not more than me. I'm the trial guy.
Don't worry, Mr. Otori. I can back up the credibility of the information. Almost everything on the Monokuma file is true. I'll guarantee you as a physician. So, if Kyoka died from a contusion on her occiput, I hate that. Someone must have hit her head from the back, right?
Okay, she didn't kill herself, and another person really killed her. Then I guess this really is murder.
Well, duh. Don't reckon that it's suicide just because you're too lazy to go through the trial. Our lives are at stake here, man.
Let us not waste our energy in pointless insults. Sick burn.
It's already stated in the Monokuma file, but to add my own personal commentary, Kyoka's injury was very severe. The strike went through her skull and made a large depression in her head. Inferring from this, she probably died an instant death.
What a devastating incident. This should not have happened.
We can put those commentaries aside and talk about what actually matters. If the injury was that severe, a hard object must have been used to strike her head.
I'm taking a long time to load in. The murder weapon, you mean? I expected someone would bring that up around this time. Now, won't us all...
Won't us all? What?
Let's talk about the weapon used to deliver the fatal blow to Kyoka.
If Kyoka didn't kill herself, a blunt object other than the rope must have been used as a weapon. Let's delve into that some more. The murder weapon that struck Kyoka's head. We need to find out what it was.
Oh no, more spinning. Oh god. Alright, well, it gives me time to take a drink. I guess I'll appreciate that. I hope this isn't just my computer. But I'm pretty sure it's just because this is, like, a little much for the poor RPG Maker program from the 2000s to handle. Bloody Hammer. Yep. It's not even trying to, like, give me other truth bullets. It's like easy mode in Danganronpa V3. I think Danganronpa 2 had the difficulties too. Did Danganronpa 1 have them? I don't remember. It probably did. It probably did. Blah, 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 blah. I love this hype music when the game's like chugging. It's very funny. All right. Yeah, I hit all my hearts for a second there.
The cobra must have hit her head with a blunt object.
That should be the weapon.
Yeah.
What kind of object is the weapon, then? A blunt one. The strike on Kyoko's head was clearly deep enough to create a depression on her skull. Something that's able to cause an injury like that. Perhaps a long object like a bat or stick.
I don't really know. What could it be?
I mean, the hammer is a long object close to a bat or stick. It's just got the friggin'... Wow, my cursor's still in the background. Yeah. I just wanted to read the whole thing, Yuki. That... Wow, I didn't think that would be the case. So you really can't read the whole thing if you don't want to die. That's bizarre. That's a bizarre limitation. Especially considering you can miss. I'm going to do this to try to keep it on one plane. Which seems to work pretty well. Do it! Jesus. That was close. I was like jamming the button and it wasn't going. Break. Cool.
Ayame, that can't be right. In fact, I discovered this in the dormitory's garbage dump.
Is that a little bit higher?
It's a hammer. A small one you can easily hold with one hand.
Oh. It looks like a sledgehammer. I thought it was a sledgehammer. That like a big one with two hands where you'd like bonk. But no, it's like a tiny little hand tool. That's weird. Do they make things? Like, what would you use that for? It's not like a regular, like, household hammer. It's like a sledgehammer mallet on a tiny stick. That's really weird, but okay.
Is that what the culprit used to attack Kyoka?
It apparently has blood on it, so it must be the weapon. The fact it was found at the garbage dump indicates that the culprit attempted to get rid of it. How'd you even find that at the dump? But can that tiny hammer really kill a person?
Wanna try?
No thanks, I'm fine.
Regardless of the size, a hammer is made of metal. With enough force at the right angle, killing a person in a single blow, it's not entirely impossible.
To sum up, the culprit murdered Kyoka at once with a hammer strike from the back, then hanged her.
But isn't that strange? If the killer just wanted to murder Kyoka, why'd they hang the body? Even if it was to cover up her real cause of death, the bruise and the bloodstains are still there. You can see it's a murder right away.
You can? Oh, I thought it was suicide before Yuki told us.
That's because you are a helpless idiot. Oh, the character development you two will go through together.
Miss Maki's body didn't look typical of people who hang themselves in the first place. Too unnatural if it was meant to be framed as a suicide.
Too unnatural? Yeah, it did look slightly different from a typical suicide by hanging. I know all about those. It looked unnatural because...
The rope was too loose. That was the thing. What? No, it was loose around her neck. They specifically said that.
I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope isn't even that tight. When a person is hanged, there should be clear marks, or, in worst cases, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope.
We call those Bruises.
And there's barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope had simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her.
Okay. Fine. Take my influence gauge. Sure. That's fine. Whatever.
Kanata, do you mean the body looked unnatural because it wasn't hanging in the air despite the rope being tied on her?
Ah, yes, that is correct, don't you think?
Oh, I've got zero ideas about all this.
Tree is the most innocent boy, you see? There's no way he could be the murderer. He doesn't even understand basic. Like, he hasn't even watched a movie where somebody's died before. Idiot. You don't know how people die from hanging. They usually tie a rope in the air, stand on a chair or similar object, and kick it off as they hang themselves. Well, Ray. In fact, typically, most of the hanging deaths in the world were caused by snap necks, so that's not really true. But that was in, like, controlled, like, executions. You know what I mean. That way there's nothing to step on, and eventually they're choked by gravity to death. Not fun way to go. Like, if you're gonna... There's better ways.
Oh, I get it. If Kyoka committed suicide, her body should have been hanging in the air.
Unless, like, I don't know, the rope slipped a bit. It was on a hook. Maybe she did commit suicide and somebody tied the rope back up. There's so many ways this could be wrong. But hey.
But Kyoko's body was down on the floor, even with the rope hung around her neck. This must be the point. It's so weird. Why'd the culprit hang Kyoko's body then?
It's simple. There are two possible explanations. The culprit either had a reason to do it, or it was swear to God stupid. The culprit is stupid? It's Teruya! Would that mean Haru's the culprit?
Hey! She said the culprit's stupid, not that a stupid person is the culprit.
He didn't deny that he's stupid.
This seems like the most productive frame we've had in this whole trial. Wonderful. Anyway, there's no way the culprit hanged her without thinking. There has to be a reason.
What is that reason? That all this had to happen?
To talk about that, we have to discuss about the culprit first.
There's no need to repeat that. Reveal the identity of the culprit. That's the ultimate object of this trial, after all. So let us discuss about the culprit like Tsurugi said.
But who's the real killer? I have no idea. Me neither. How could there be a murderer among us? I can't even imagine who. Red sauce among us.
Hey, didn't we already narrow it down to half, to be honest? What makes you say that? Duh, use your brain. Kyoko's body was found in the girls' restroom, hanged by a rope. Shouldn't the killer be one of the girls?
What?
Hey, he has a point! Exactly. For example, Kazuna could be the killer. She didn't speak up once since the beginning of the trial, or Miss Dark Circle's over there, maybe.
Wow, really? Huh?
That's just rude.
Yeah, one of them is the culprit? That's nonsense. I have no reason to commit murder.
Then why are you so quiet? It's hella suspicious. Dark Circles is always like that, but not you.
Maybe I'm just traumatized, you asshole. Shut up. I'm just trying to avoid talking with dirty killers.
Well, mission failed. We'll get him next time.
Miss Tomori, please don't call us killers. There's only one culprit. Monokuma said accomplices have no merit. Don't view us all like that. Hell no! Kyoka's already dead. It could be anyone next time. I can't die here.
Huh? You know how unnecessary... You know...
Oh my god, this is hard. Okay. How do I make this make sense? Grammatically.
Do you know how unnecessary that overreaction makes you look? Okay. Do you know how suspicious that unnecessary overreaction makes you look?
There.
Shut up, Higa! How dare you spit out nonsense? The killer's a girl because the body was in the girl's restroom? It's not like we have rules here. Guys could enter it too.
Kizuna, you sound like a different person today. And why are you calling him by his last name?
Well, I guess her mask slipped.
It's impossible for a man to enter the women's restroom. There might have been a possibility in the real world, but this place has a rule that forbids it. Am I right, Monokuma?
Bingo! A man entering the women's restroom is considered a form of indecency and will be punished by a shower of bullets from the machine guns. Same goes for the opposite case, of course. This applies to not only the restrooms, but also the locker rooms and bathhouse that will be unlocked soon. Let's bear that in mind.
It's true. Monokuma warned us when we found Kyoko's body and tried to step in. Come on. It's a matter of common sense that guys can't commit a murder in the girls' restroom here.
Ugh, it wasn't me. Why would I, of all people, commit murder? I'm not a criminal. If anyone is, it's that creepy bitch.
Oh, man. Maybe I should have, maybe I should have worn a mask like Mikado. Would that have helped?
If Mitsuhiro is right, that means the culprit is either Akane, Mikaru, Kanota, Hayame, Kizuna, Misatsuki, or Mikako.
No, I'm not the culprit. Satsuki never ever killed anyone. Yeah, if the killer is one of the girls, who else can it be besides her? Don't you agree, Rei Mikaru?
Huh. What's she even talking about? I'm too smart to understand her train of thought.
Don't pull my leg. Weren't you late when the body was discovered? Everyone was there except for you. If you're not the culprit, then why were you late?
Is that all you have? I told you back then. I was late because I was investigating at the main entrance.
Nobody believes you, and you have no evidence.
Well, surely, it was a bit suspicious.
I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but you did come late. Mikaru, can you prove what you said?
If you need proof of something as simple as this, it would be better for you to die here, airhead.
Wow, you're really, doing a great job of making us take your side. Trying to back out then? Gotcha. We found the answer. This bitch is the killer.
Hold on. I suggest we think about this some more.
Coming late to the scene is sure to draw suspicion. But it would also mean that Mikaru's the culprit? No, that's impossible. I know that Mikaru really was at the entrance hall to investigate. There was evidence pointing to her innocence. It was...
Where's Kakeru? It's Kakeru, right? Yep. Crocodile. He says it very quickly. It's not like, no, that's wrong, you know? It's just like, no.
Hold on! Mikaru is innocent, unfortunately. She really was at the entrance to investigate at that time.
Huh? How can you be sure? Did you see it yourself?
No, but Kakeru, you did, right? You know of Mikaru's innocence.
You said it, Yuki. Listen up, fellas.
Fellas.
Rei Mikaru is innocent. I, Kakeru Yamaguchi, am the witness.
Mr. Yamaguchi, is there something you know about all of this?
I woke up around 6 a.m. with an urge to go to the restroom. I was heading there, and I encountered Mikaru. She said she was going to investigate the school wing and walked away. Next time I saw her was after the murder had occurred. Which means Mikaru is innocent.
Did you see what he's saying? Satsuki sees the logic, but can't understand a thing because of all that shouting.
Basically, he saw Mikaru heading towards the school in the morning, which proves Mikaru's claim.
Wait, but the body discovery announcement was at 8 a.m. That's 2 hours in between the time he saw her and the murder. 2 whole hours! How does that prove her innocence?
Kizuna, think about the time again. It's true that Mikaru didn't show up until after we found the body, but Kyoka's estimated time of death is 6 a.m. In other words, it's impossible for Mikaru to have murdered Kyoka, since she went to the school wing at 6. Sure, she could have turned back as soon as she saw Kakeru go into his room, but there wouldn't have been enough time for her to hang Kyoko's body or throw away the hammer. That's the reason why I'm saying Makaru is innocent.
Oh, are we gonna battle? Dun 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 dun. Hey, we are battling.
Wrong! There's not enough to say she's innocent.
Why? But we even have a witness in Kakeru.
No, there's a hole in your argument. I'm sorry, you, but I've got to make this rebuttal.
Wow, she's still using my nickname? That's surprising.
It's the only way to make that Four Eyes admit her crime and end this stupid trial.
Oh man, 4 eyes. How creative. Okay. One-on-one debate. Yep. Press confirm to slash an opponent's words. Okay. What? After refute with shift? Okay. Switch your truth blade with the left and right arrow keys. Use the right truth blade at the right contradiction as you did in the non-stop debate. Shift key won't work on non-yellow text. And pressing confirm will slash arguments in the order they were said. Be careful though, since not arguments will go down a single slash. Your influence gauge will take damage if you refute the wrong arguments. Focus will take damage if you fail to completely strike down a piece of white text. Your influence gauge will take damage instead. Okay, so I'm pressing Z until we get to the right one. And then I'm pressing shift. I think. Kyoka died around 6 a.m., I know that.
And yeah, Kakeru and Makaru met around 6 a.m. too. Who said you had to murder someone right in front of the person?
Okay.
Makaru could have killed her remotely from some other place.
Ooh, that was close. Is that it? Oh no, there's more, okay.
Kill her remotely? How? Kyoko was murdered with a hammer. How was it possible for her to kill Kyoko with a hammer when she was talking with Kakeru?
It's more than possible. For example, she could have tied the rope around Kyoko's neck in advance and knocked her out or something. And set the hammer down on the ceiling so it would fall down on her after a certain time.
Setting a trap to kill and activating it from a remote place. Would that be possible? Even if it were, looking at Kyoko's body told me that isn't the case.
Okay. So it's the remotely thing. No? But that's what I'm refuting. Okay, it is. Okay. It didn't break, so I was like, what's going on? I can't believe they put a, oh, it's not the advance in the first one. That was like a trick they played in case 4 of Danganronpa 2. Just, you know.
Kizuna, it's impossible to have killed Kyoko remotely.
How come? I told you.
Well, I mean, technically it's possible, but it's not the answer in this case. It's because her body was too clean.
The body was too clean?
Yes, he laundered her clothes. That's why she was killed in the laundry room.
Okay.
Remember how Kyoko's body looked? Here, let me show you.
Oh my god, why did you have that with you?
Kyoko's head did have a large bruise and was sticky with blood, but that was it. The blood under her hair didn't even flow too far, and her clothes were completely clean. Isn't it strange? A bruise that's severe enough to create a dent in her head, and not a single drop of blood got on her clothes. There's only one reason this could be.
The killer wiped off the blood at the same time Kyoko died. Yes, I agree with Yuki. Was wondering the same thing when I examined the body. But can you stop the bleeding from a wound that big just by wiping it a few times? My nosebleeds never stopped that easily when I tried to wipe them off.
It doesn't take long for blood to coagulate in room temperature. A nosebleed from an injury inside the nose is an injury from inside the nose, but Miss Maki's bruise was directly exposed to the air. About 5 minutes of pressure would have been enough to stop her bleeding. And Miss Maki likely died an instant death, so the actual amount of bleeding might not have been much due to lack of circulation. Huh? But if the culprit wiped it off as soon as Kyoko died...
Right. If the culprit killed Kyoko remotely from a distance like Kizuna suggested, Kyoka's body would have been covered with blood by the time they got to wipe it off.
Also, they'd have to risk the blood getting on her clothes when there's no way to wash it off. She was wearing a white shirt, conveniently enough for us. Can you imagine if she was wearing a red shirt? Oh man, that would have been hard.
What do you think, Kazuna? Anything left for you to say?
Why are we going against her?
Ugh. Why? Why are you siding with Four Eyes?
I wasn't really siding with Makaru. I actually hate her too. Oh my god, what's happening to my wrist?
True. Why would Useless stand up for me in the first place? I'm trying to get killed, apparently. I don't care what you think of me, but don't use it to justify framing someone else in a trial. If we choose the wrong person based off of your petty emotions, everyone here is going to die. Do you still not understand the rule of this place?
Fine, do whatever you want.
Yes! This is Makaru fully proven innocent. Is everyone clear on that?
Why are we suddenly talking about Makaru, though?
If I remember correctly, she faced our suspicion after Mitsuhiro said the killer was among the girls. Makaru, we apologize for suspecting you. Shrug it off. No matter how much you contempt and disdain me, I won't give a damn. Okay, yeah, sure, it's fine.
Makaru, she has the guts.
Then we can safely assume that Makaru and Kakeru have an alibi. Well, we already crossed out Kakeru. Didn't you say the killer has to be a girl?
Hold on. Even if Four Eyes is innocent, I'm not going to take that. The killer can't be a girl.
But there's like no other possibility. The killer had to be able to enter the girls' restroom. Who else other than the girls can enter the girls' restroom?
Monokuma.
Okay, but that's a technicality. Why are you being so fussy if you're not the culprit? Feeling guilty or something?
I told you I'm not the killer. I mean, it's just not fair. You can't assume he's the killer just because I'm a girl. And you don't even have solid reasoning.
Oh, come on! If the rule that boys can't enter the girls' restroom isn't an acceptable reason, then what is?
The culprit is a girl. But is it really like that?
This isn't good. We can't reach an agreement if we keep fighting.
Ultimate Leader, we are waiting for you to come up with a plan.
That's not my ultimate. There's no need. In fact, I'd highly encourage this sort of debate.
Huh?
I see the current situation as a perfect chance for all of us to understand the culprit's strategy.
What do you mean? Everyone's just fighting each other right now.
Think about why you were led to believe the culprit is a woman. If you can figure that out, you'll be able to reach the answer from there on.
Why don't you just tell us? Why did we come to think the culprit is a girl? The body was in the girl's restroom, for sure. Then, is the culprit a girl, just like Mitch said? I think we're still missing something crucial. I have to point that out.
Okay, this is going to be the last one. Oh, God. And then I'll hopefully be able to save and quit. I actually don't know how saving works in the middle of the trial. I sure hope I can. Oh boy, this is going to take a while. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to search something up. The torn note or the laundry room? I think it's the laundry room, probably. Let's see. I think it was Danganronpa 2 I was thinking of. Yeah, it is. It totally is. You should look at the elevator from Danganronpa 2. This is the one I was thinking of. Akane, Fuyuhiko, Hajime, Chiaki, Sonia, and Kazuichi are all in the front. And we assume that all those characters will live, and then Chiaki goes. But that's still everybody's in the front. Anyway,
The culprit's definitely one of those girls.
I said I'm not going to take that.
I must say it does sound convincing. The body was indeed discovered inside the women's restroom.
We didn't kill anyone.
Calm down. The body was found in the women's restroom. We have to consider Kyoko's murder and the hanging occurred separately from one another.
I shouldn't be breaking that, though, because I agree. Right? So there must be another one. Oh man, I'm down to 1 heart. Why do I only have 3 out of 5 at the beginning? Oh man, I have to... Culprit's definitely one of the girls. Blah, blah, blah. I was just getting close to the end, so I'm like, it has to be one of these. That's true. It was discovered in the women's restroom. We didn't kill anyone. Yeah.
Calm down, you idiot. They were in different places.
Why sideways?
But the murder still happened in the restroom, right?
Okay, here we go. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to assume it's the thing. I couldn't even read it. It was way too sideways. Alright, can I save somehow? Is there a way to save?
Aru, that's not true.
Not true? What's not true?
We've been missing something critical. I'll cut to the chase. The culprit can certainly be a guy, too.
Huh? What are you talking about? Guys couldn't go in the girls' restroom. How do you commit murder at a place you can't even enter?
It doesn't matter. At all this time, we thought the murder occurred in the girls' restroom since that's where the body was found. But where the murder actually happened was a totally different location.
Huh? What you mean? The body was in the girls' restroom.
Oh, I get it.
Looks like everyone's finally got it.
That reminds me, the Monokuma file only stated where the body was discovered, not the place where the actual murder occurred.
Critical point indeed. We weren't paying attention to the real deal while being distracted by superficial things.
You should have seen it at your first glance.
Wait, hold on. If Kyoko wasn't murdered in the girls' restroom, if the culprit killed her in another place, then moved the body to the restroom, then it could have been done by someone who's not a girl.
Come to think of it, Kyoko's body was quite close to the restroom entrance.
Then Kyoko was murdered somewhere else?
How did you reach that conclusion, Yuki? I bet you had some kind of supporting evidence.
Yeah, in fact, I found a puddle of blood in the laundry room.
The laundry room? That place sounds so irrelevant.
The bloodstain says everything. Kyokomaki was murdered in the laundry room. The laundry room? The laundry room. The laundry room. It's like under the table, all over again.
I've seen Miss Maki there a few times, but her time of death... Why did she have to go to the laundry room at 6 a.m. in the morning? Yeah, I know she was an early bird, but I don't think she would have gotten up that early.
The reason Kyoko headed to the laundry room, didn't I find something that can answer that question? What was it? I think something's coming to mind. The clue was...
Can I please save? I can't open the menu. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the episode there anyway. Maybe I'll just have to play through the rest of the trial tonight. Oh, I really wasn't planning on it. Oh, dear. Well, I guess trial by fire. Thank you guys much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, then please leave a like and subscribe. Because this is only trial 1 of 6, so we're going to be playing this game for a while. And if you enjoy it, that's the best way to continue watching it, you know? If you made it this far in the video, comment, occiput. Yeah. Occiput. That's it. Alright. Have a good night. Or day. Something. Bye!